Welcome to another educational video for CSCI 1300. My name is Ioana Fleming and we are continuing our discussion about the switch statement. Once again, we would like to use the debugging tool in VS Code to learn about how our program is being executed, right? We were calling that the flow of execution. So let's start by putting a breakpoint here on the first line of this program. May I remind you, we were working on this on the previous video. We have a program where we will ask the user to enter two values for hour and minute, basically the time. And then based on the value of variable hour, we will decide whether we will print AM or PM, and then basically print the time in the digital clock format. Let's get started. So once again, start debugging. Here's our debugging functionalities: continue, step over, stop debugging, and then here's where we will interact with our program. In the variable panel over here, we see we have two variables: hour, if you hover over it, it says it's of type integer, minute, also of type integer, and then the arrow here shows us the next line to be executed. Let's do it. Here's the prompt for the user. Let's execute the cin statement. Okay, now basically it's waiting for us to enter something. Let's enter a value that will basically put us into the AM over here. So let's say 9:55. Okay, once we pressed enter, we have returned here the value of hour is 9, the value of variable minute is 55. Now we are right here on line 25. That's the next one to be executed. Basically, this is the statement where the value of hour will be evaluated, and it will choose which case to execute. So we are expecting that from line 25, the execution will jump to line 35. But notice that there's nothing at case 9. So if there's nothing, especially if there is no break statement, we said the case will fall through to the next line. Well, that's case 10, but 10 doesn't have anything either. So the case will fall through again to the one for the value 11. Let's verify that. There we go. The next line to be executed is here. This is the next statement that we can execute. So we will basically see, once we execute this, that we will get 9:55 AM, and then the break statement will take us from line 37 all the way to the end of the switch statement. Let's see. There we go. 9:55 AM was the printout. Then the next statement to be executed is the return 0 at the very end of our main function. So, based on the value of hour, one case will be chosen. If there is no break statement, it will go until it finds a case that has a break statement and will execute that. But I have this feeling that you don't quite believe me that this is what happens. So let's stop debugging and change our program just a little bit. Let's have something happening for case 9. Let's say, for example, we are going to change the value of minute and make it 10 minutes less. And then we're not going to put a break statement, and we're going to put something for case 10 as well. Something like it's 10. Again, no break statement. So now as we save this program and try to debug it again, we can choose 9:55 again. Let's see what happens. There it is, a new iteration of our program. Display the prompt for the user. Get the values from the user. Let's use the same, 9:55. Okay. Now we are at the beginning of the switch statement. The value of hour is 9. So we said the statement that will be executed is that for case 9. Last time there was nothing, but still the execution went to line 35, then to line 36, then to line 37, because on line 37 was where the break was. The cases fell through. Let's see if this is indeed happening. It is happening. Because hour is a value 9, it goes to case 9. It's just like saying if hour equals 9, if the value of hour is 9, right? This will execute, we'll see minute change from 55 to 45. Then it fell through to case 10 because there was no break statement. This will execute too. It's printing, it's 10. Then the case 11 will get executed, and because this is the one with the break, this is the last thing that gets printed, we're down to the return, and it's over. So let's recap. Switch statement. The variable must have clear, distinct values that it can take. We build a case for each possible value the variable can take. For each case, we can assign a different behavior. If multiple cases have the same behavior, we should group them together and write nothing for them except for the last one, which was the situation we did here. From 1 to 11, everything should behave the same, so we don't need to put in anything. We're just going to write the statement here at case 11, and we must not forget to end it with a break statement. We could have done the exact same thing here from values from 13 to 23. Leave this everything empty and just execute 23. The break statement is very important. If we don't have a break statement, that's when multiple things get executed rather than just the one for the specific value of hour. I hope this was helpful. See you soon. Bye-bye.